the main thing that I learned from Philip Guston was to better understand the iconography that you're working with, and to figure out how images connect to those very archetypal and important things within your life. Anyone that has listened to Philip Guston speak or read any of his thoughts about how his forms evolve, he's very interested in this idea of strangeness and how these things that are so familiar to you can become out of your reach, as in dreams. It's like you dream about a car, or you dream about a toaster, or even a relative, but they're never quite the same as the real life counterpart. There's a wonderful ambiguity, I think, to the forms that he achieves, because he is continually reworking them and trying to achieve this idea of strangeness. It's like, when is a shoe not a shoe any longer? But it still gets to be a shoe. Like, there's this kind of toggling back and forth between what is and what isn't. So I start looking at these forms, and a story starts to develop. This is based on, Flagellation of Christ, Piero della Francesca, and there's this sort of self-criticism that's going on here, I think, where, there's these, you see the cat of nine tails over here in the corner, which, implies that he's whipped himself over and over, for maybe some transgression or some guilt or something that's happening within the artist's studio, within his life, and definitely within the logic of the painting, because you see these stripes, these red marks that become like the grain of the wood, but it's also, blood. And that red is followed throughout the work and into the bricks. But I think underneath all of this, there's a kind of a pathos and something quite scary that's maybe within all of us. And he kind of accesses that, I think, in a piece like this.